What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today I'm going to be talking about Aethlon Medical Incorporated. The ticker symbol here is AEMD. Today was another really crazy day in the stock market. We've been having a lot of crazy days over these past couple of weeks. And as you can see here on the screen, this stock was up 388% in a single day. Now, yes, this is a very, very small market cap stock. We're talking $100 million, $130 million. So obviously it's something that once it gets some hype going, once it gets some momentum and some volume, things can move pretty quick and things can move crazy. But man, 388% in a single day? This is crazy. In this video, we're going to be talking about why that happened, what we can kind of expect or what could possibly happen over the next couple of weeks, days. We still have a couple of trading days this week. I don't even know what's going to happen with AEMD tomorrow. It could be anything. You know, it has tons more room to run up, and obviously now there's a lot of room for it to run down as well. But definitely make sure you guys do drop a like on this video. I'd appreciate it so much. It really does help me out the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content so you guys don't miss out on anything we've got going on in the near future. With that being said, here we go. So, AEMD stock, the historic COVID-19 news sending Aethlon Medical rocketing 350%. Incredible news from Aethlon Medical study results have AEMD stock soaring. So, obviously, that sounds pretty understandable. You know, we've had this COVID pandemic going on for what, 15, 16 months at this point, and we've seen tons of companies who have come out with new drugs, new tests, new trials, whatever, just absolutely explode and rip. And some of these companies have ripped up and then come right back down once people look further into their research or further into their findings or started to debunk them, or they just come back down because people overreacted to news or people overreacted to stories. But there have also been some companies that have gone up and up and up and up and up, and all these big articles and trials and studies and everything ends up being really great news for them. So you do have to do some research yourself. You do have to do your own due diligence, obviously, and try and weed through what you think is good, what you think is real, what you think is legit, and also what you think could be potentially profitable over the long term for a lot of these companies, because you know, in a lot of ways, COVID can be a one-off type of thing. Some companies aren't necessarily trying to profit off of it. Some companies are trying to profit heavily off of it. You just never know. But what we know here is that shares of AEMD stock were blasting off Wednesday, again, up 380% plus. So yes, absolutely blasting off, you know, maybe even an understatement there, after major news emerged from the company last week regarding the fight against the novel coronavirus. AEMD shared results last Thursday for 2 patients with COVID-19 that were treated with the company's Hemopurifier. According to the release, this is a cartridge that is designed to filter viruses and exosomes from the blood. So that sounds pretty crazy, you know, definitely sounds interesting. In turn, the patients were treated over a total of 9 sessions and both showed improvements in their condition. The Hemopurifier is designated as a breakthrough device. You know, you're always looking for those breakthrough projects, breakthrough ideas, breakthrough pieces of technology or whatever that can really transform a market, can transform just, you know, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for those big game changers, not the people who are lagging behind. You're looking for the people who are leading into new areas, spaces, whatever, industries, markets, and you know, they're at least saying that this Hemopurifier could be just that. So this is being designated again as a breakthrough device by the FDA. So now the tool is being closely looked at by the FDA through an early feasibility study. Obviously, getting FDA approval, getting that, you know, that seal, that stamp from them is always a really, really big thing for a lot of these companies. And getting rejected by it can be devastating. Getting approved for it can be absolutely just parabolic for stock prices, for revenue, for profit, for everything. But the interesting stuff here, and what is making absolutely no sense to people, is that here we have the stocks were blasting off Wednesday after major news emerged from the company. What, last Thursday? The news came out June 3rd. Today is June 9th. Why is it exploding today? That makes absolutely no sense, and that's why people are left scratching their heads. If we take a look at, you know, like the stock, June 1st, June 2nd, it was trading at $2.34, $2.34. You know, the news drops Thursday, June 3rd, and a day later, the stock is like almost the same. The stock is down, if anything. And then a week later, 6 days later, now it wants to rip 380%. Now it wants to rip, you know, whatever percent it ends up being today. That makes absolutely no sense to a lot of people, and that's why I think people definitely need to be careful, because obviously maybe there's further news coming out, maybe there's more news on the way, maybe the market took some time to digest this and had to figure out what was going on, and now they realize how big of a deal this is, or maybe there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Maybe this is just a random pump that just got a little bit of steam behind it, and you need to be careful. Maybe, like I said, when you go up 388% in a single day, well, now you've got a lot of room to fall. You're going to have people taking profits. You're going to have people looking to make some money. They're up 400% in a single day. That's what people hope to be up 400% in a lifetime a lot of the time. So this is very, very crazy. Now, could it have more room to run? Yes, absolutely. If this is a breakthrough device, if this is going to be a game changer, if FDA approval's on the horizon and they're going to start, pumping this out all over the place and it's going to change COVID treatment, it's going to change the world, then yes, absolutely, Aemd has tons of room to run as a $100 million market cap company. The sky's the limit, and we could just continue to see this crazy upward trend. But again, as some other articles were saying, that this was this big rip came Wednesday, even though the California-based therapeutic technology company hasn't released any news in nearly a week. So that is a little bit peculiar. That is a little bit strange. So definitely be careful out there. Again, no financial advice at all in this video. Just kind of presenting you guys the news, the stories, and talking about what I think could happen. Again, I would definitely be careful. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I'm going to see how these trials go. I'm going to see what I personally think of them and what I think is on the horizon for this company. But I'm definitely not just jumping in because this company is up 400% in a day, and what goes up must come down. But that is pretty much it for this video today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I would definitely appreciate it if you guys did drop a like. Helps me out a ton of the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Aemd? Are you keeping an eye on it? Are you in? Are you selling? Are you staying away? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.